lots of different types of slavery. It has now been proven that it exists in every single town in the UK. That might look different in different ways, whether that means that they are being exploited sexually and being made to work as a sex worker or a prostitute, or whether that means that they then get lied to from a job perspective and get forced into forced labour, so having to work on farms and sleep in a barn and don't get paid. The Natashas-Projekt really believe that people are worth fighting for, and especially those that are vulnerable, that struggle to have a voice, to speak up for themselves. We want to be able to be part of that voice, to speak up and to help speak up for them and to say, hey, this needs to change. My name is Irena. I am the founder of the The-Natashas-Projekt, also working as the director and the choreographer for the charity. The The-Natashas-Projekt is a charity that works specifically in combating and raising awareness to modern slavery. But we do it in a slightly different way. We do it all through dance, directly with survivors. So using dance as a therapeutic tool, knowing that dance and creativity is such a powerful way to connect with our bodies, to regain ownership, knowing that people who have had really horrific things happen to them, especially through their bodies, how much that could be and bring such beauty.
I'm Oti Sanchez. I'm a AmGive business owner. So my connection with the The-Natashas-Projekt started from the very beginning. In 2013, when my oldest daughter, Irena, decided to take dance into not just a performance, but to make an impact, I was just taken away by the approach that they did, because it was really internal. It wasn't what the ladies were forced to do or not forced to do, but it was more about how they were feeling, how, the basic freedom that we all have, that they had no freedom, they had no choice but to do what they were forced to do. So it was all very approached into the internal turmoil of what these ladies were feeling about. So I didn't know what to expect, but what I found is a masterpiece, because my experience is when the piece finishes, you don't really know whether to clap or whether to cry, because it really touches you at the innerst part of your soul and really makes you aware of somebody that it is in modern day slavery. What did they feel like?
One moment that has been really, really special to me, that has impacted me, that I will never forget, is a time that we had with a lady. I won't name her name. She arrived to the workshops so nervous, barely any eye contact, would keep right to the sides of the room. She was so sweet but very, very reserved. After the first workshop, we honestly did not think she would come back. Every week she came back. Every week she opened up a little bit more. She started to smile. Her movement that was very restricted slowly got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then one week she came in feeling a little bit sad, which was strange because by that point she was full of so much joy. And she was saying, this is going to have to be my last workshop because I've got a really big operation next week and I'm not going to be able to dance. And this operation was due to her abuse before that she needed. And she just said, please can I record myself dancing? Please can I record myself so when I'm recovering and I'm in bed and I can't dance, I can watch myself and I can remember what it feels like to dance and to feel free and to feel alive. And so that day we just celebrated so much and recorded her dancing around the room. Her movement was just beautiful. It was big, it was expansive, it was as if she was flying around the room. Last year we got an email from her. And she was so overjoyed, and she wanted to share with us that she had started working in a theatre and how dance was such a big part of that. We had met her 8 years before that point. So it was such a phenomenal journey to still know that dance is so powerful that it stayed with her for such a long time and continues to stay with her. When we received the email that AmGive had given us a donation, we were over the moon and so touched and honoured that they had chosen us as one of their charities. Because in this last quarter, thanks to them, we've been able to dance with 42 survivors.
The Amway founders' fundamentals: freedom, family, hope, and reward, for me, encapsulate the The-Natashas-Projekt. And we as a family want to bring hope to this horrible modern-day slavery issue. And receiving this AmGive funding brings us one step closer on achieving this dream.